Soon, the galaxy will be remade. The Jedi and the Republic will die.
Disney have finally released the long-awaited trailer for Season 7 of the Clone Wars TV show, set to release on February 21 on Disney Plus streaming service. It is said that these new episodes of the Clone Wars will cover the events that took place in the canon novel Ahsoka, detailing the events of the Siege of Mandalore, the Mandalorian occupation by Maul, and Order 66. This makes it very likely that these episodes will overlap with the events of Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith and show us Order 66 from another perspective, most likely being Ahsoka or Rex. So, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome Star Wars lore and analysis content. The trailer begins with Maul stating that the galaxy will soon be remade and that the Jedi and Republic will both die. It appears that he is talking to Ahsoka, warning her of the upcoming Jedi Purge. This begs the question, did Darth Maul know of Sidious's plan to destroy the Jedi Order and create his empire? While we don't know if he knew of Order 66 and the plans to create the Empire, he definitely knew that Palpatine was behind the Separatist crisis and was pulling all the strings of the Clone Wars. In Season 4 of the Clone Wars, Maul's brother Savage Opress tells him of the ongoing Clone War, to which Maul replies by saying, "So, it began without me," making it clear that he had some idea of Palpatine's intentions. Maul was later captured by Palpatine after the discovery was made that he was still alive. Palpatine feared Maul as a potential rival to the Sith Empire, imprisoning him so that he could no longer pose a threat. Later on in the canon novel, Son of Dathomir, we learn that Maul escaped Palpatine's prison and witnessed the killing of the leader of the Night Sisters clan, Mother Talzin. This infuriated Maul and led him to return to the Mandalore, which is where the events of Season 7 will most likely take place, following his role in the Siege of Mandalore against the Republic. After this, we see footage from the Bad Batch unfinished episode arc, which explores a group of clones who are not like regular clones but were still effective in battle and could put up a fight. We will likely get to see more of their backstory and their differences from regular clone troopers, including their inhuman fighting ability. Following that, we see a shot of the Jedi standing in the Temple War Room around the hologram. The Jedi are joined by Commander Cody, leader of Obi-Wan Kenobi's clone squad, and a young Kanan Jarrus along with his master, Depa Billaba. This scene comes directly from Revenge of the Sith, as Mace Windu and Yoda reference the plot to destroy the Jedi, using the same line as their speech from Episode 3. This scene comes moments before Palpatine reveals his true identity as a Sith Lord to Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. This shot confirms the overlap between the series and Revenge of the Sith, also ensuring that the final season of the Clone Wars will serve as a companion piece to Revenge of the Sith. This will likely be the last time we see the Jedi at peace before the events of the Purge. Next up, we see Darth Maul again, this time holding clone trooper Jesse captive, doing what looks like pulling information from his head, similar to what Kylo Ren did to Rey in The Force Awakens. So far, this has only been confirmed to be possible between two users of the Force who are part of a Force dyad, but maybe it's simply a dark side ability that Maul is using to gain information about the Siege of Mandalore. It's possible that Maul is just trying to extract the Republic Force's strategy for battle, or maybe even get information about the clone inhibitor chips that facilitate Order 66. The trailer then cuts to Ahsoka talking to an unknown person on the lower levels of Coruscant about her reasoning for leaving the Jedi Order. Her answer to this highlights the arrogance and misguidance of the Jedi throughout the prequel era as they transition from a peacekeeping organisation to soldiers fighting on the front lines of a galactic war. She notes that the Jedi have lost their way and have strayed closer and closer to the dark side as the war went on, which would be the eventual fall of their order. We will also very likely get to see Ahsoka's time away from the Jedi Order and what exactly she got up to after leaving. Ahsoka is then seen agreeing to help Bo-Katan with the Siege of Mandalore, shaking her hand. Captain Rex remarks to Ahsoka that the clones have mixed opinions on the war, stating that their creation would not have been necessary if it wasn't for the war, but the losses they have suffered may not justify this. Rex strongly implies that at least the clones in his squadron don't agree with how the war is being fought and the needless loss of life that comes with it. After this, we cut back to the voice of Maul talking about the plan for the Sith's return. It's clear that he knows the days of the Jedi are numbered and that the Sith will ultimately come out on top. His hatred for the Jedi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in particular, has been brewing for years, culminating in a strong hope that the Jedi would fall. Following that, we see Anakin with longer hair, similar to that of his hair in Revenge of the Sith, drawing his lightsaber on Separatist leader Admiral Trench. He does this in the exact same manner that the scene where he slaughters the younglings in Episode 3. This is a clear callback to that scene and will most likely be the reason that Trench wasn't seen with the other Separatist leaders on Mustafar. Next is an awesome shot of clone troopers who are serving under Ahsoka and have painted their helmets to match her face and horns. This will most likely be the last time we see Ahsoka command her men as they attempt to destroy Maul's forces on Mandalore. After this is a visibly pregnant Padme who is seen talking to Anakin through a hologram. This would have to place the scene at some time after the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, as this is when Anakin first discovers that she is pregnant. Following that is probably one of the best scenes in the trailer, where Ahsoka pulls out her 2 blue lightsabers ready to duel Maul on Mandalore. Maul has his double-bladed lightsaber back from the Phantom Menace, or one similar to it, and stares down Ahsoka. The Ahsoka novel revealed that this duel took place as Order 66 was ongoing, placing it concurrently to Mace Windu's confrontation with Palpatine and only shortly before Anakin's slaughter of the Jedi Temple. The final scene of the trailer shows Ahsoka and Rex in a room, possibly defending against a horde of clones in the process of carrying out Order 66. It may even be possible that Rex did not remove his chip before Order 66, making him turn on Ahsoka, but being knocked out before he could take a fatal shot. So that's all I have for the trailer breakdown and analysis. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more Clone Wars and Star Wars lore content. So thank you so much guys for watching, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and I'll see you next time.